This is why we need to listen to Palestinians.
Right.
This is why it's such a problem that Palestinians are so rarely on the mainstream media. It's why it's a problem in our community that Palestinians are not invited to speak in synagogues, that kids aren't given books by Palestinians in Jewish schools and Jewish camps. Because when you listen to Palestinians, you stop just talking always about Palestinians and telling them, and listen to Palestinians talk about their own lives, you realize how brutal the experience has been, and you also begin to understand how dehumanizing the discourse of always talking about them without listening to them.
Have you ever been able to broach this with someone who believes as vehemently on the other side as Jewish? Have you ever found a way in that allowed you to fully explain the passion that you feel for this and why you think it's so devastating? And have you had them hear you with not necessarily changing of the mind, but with a grace that doesn't accuse you somehow of undercutting the entirety of our people?
I would say the thing that I've seen has the biggest impact on people is not anything that I say. It's actually going and seeing for themselves. And it's actually encountering what it's like to live for Palestinians their entire lives under the control of a state that has life and death power over them, but over which they have no influence because they can't be a citizen. They can't vote. They need military permission to travel around. They live under military law with a 99% prosecution rate. When you stop just talking about Palestinians and you go and see and you listen to them and you face their humanity and you could imagine yourself being in their shoes and you see what Israel has done to them, that's what I find changes people.